Attention listeners, Aftersight's annual hike is coming up on July 27th.
It was a really good experience for me.
Visit aftersight.org/hike and become an audio trekker today.
That hike today gave me so much courage.
Welcome. You are listening to Aftersight. This recording is intended solely for individuals who are blind or have low vision.
Thank you for joining us for the July 18th, 2024 Thursday reading of the Montrose and Delta News, as seen in the July 15th, 2024 edition of the Montrose Mirror. Today we will be reading the following main articles. Local partners launch new on-airport development, written by Gunnison Clamp, and I Heard It at the Fair by Caitlin Switzer, and following up with miscellaneous articles. And let's begin. Local partners launch new on-airport development by Gunnison Clamp. Montrose. A new airport development is coming to Montrose as business partners Paul Panther and Tom Abbott have entered into a development agreement with Montrose County to develop up to 20 acres of land on the Montrose Regional Airport. The project will target private and commercial aircraft hangars and buildings. Paul Panther spoke extensively with me about the project, going over details on how they got there and what the plans are for the future. First, Paul gave credit to the people who made the project possible. He started by thanking Lloyd Arnold, the Montrose Regional Airport Director, airport staff, and the County Attorney Martha Whitmore and her staff. Quote, "It would not have happened without them," he said. Quote, "They were very supportive, very creative, and very timely, and thanks to the Montrose County BOCC, who gave the final approval of our agreement." Panther talked about the challenges of getting the project started. First, there is the airport administration and Montrose County, who oversees the project. The City of Montrose Planning and Building Departments oversee the construction. Then you have the FAA and TSA approvals. Understanding the need for a project like this, the partners recognized Montrose as the perfect place for this multi-use aviation-based development. We approached Lloyd Arnold and he confirmed that the need is real. He told me that many times a month he gets called by people desiring hangar space. Panther said, "We worked out the 20-acre site, which is on the west side of the main runway, for both private hangar owners and for aviation-related commercial businesses that need access to the runway. Examples such as an aircraft repair business or an aircraft paint shop." Being local, Tom and I have the relationships with the engineers, designers, construction companies, and local governments. It's going to be easier for us to talk to a private party or a commercial business and ask the question, "What do you need?" Then we can develop a project outline for them. We just think, with the opportunities available here in Montrose area, we should have more private and commercial activity on the airport, Panther said. As the Western Skyways engine shop moves out of Montrose, it leaves a local employment void. The first goal is to try to get that void filled, said Panther. I've talked with Sandy Head with MEDC, the Montrose Economic Development Corporation, and she has some potential businesses who have expressed interest to be at the airport. We've had several inquiries from other people also. We literally got this approved just a few weeks ago. Now we can start moving forward with more specific planning. Panther went on to discuss possible clients, industries, and the big effects those could have on local employment opportunities. Quote, potential maintenance shops, avionics shops, paint shops, those are going to bring jobs. And they are high-paying jobs. The ability to attract skilled labour in the aviation industry here should be very good because of our high quality of living. Both Panther and Abbott have long tenured backgrounds in aviation. Tom has been a pilot and aircraft owner for some time. I think he's been flying for probably 40 years, Panther said. I started flying briefly when I was a teenager. I picked up the habit again at 50, got my pilot's license and bought an airplane. Panther praised the airport's continuing development for keeping pace with quickly increasing demand. I'm told we are the third busiest commercial airport in Colorado. That is huge for a community our size. Unbelievable. And for them, the airport, to be able to keep up with the pace of growth is more of a testament to the airport staff and county administration. Panther and Abbott plan on using the rest of this year to conduct planning and engineering, starting construction early in 2025. Paul Panther can be contacted via email at panther.rms@gmail.com. That's panther.rms@gmail.com. I Heard It at the Fair by Caitlin Switzer. Montrose. From the time projects begin to arrive on Friday, July 19th, until the final show quilt is packed up 10 days later, the 2024 Montrose County Fair and Rodeo will spotlight the valley's rich agricultural heritage with a multitude of displays, shows, competitions and performances that combine to make this the event of the year. The theme for 2024 is I Heard It at the Fair. Herd is written as a homophone of herd to herd cattle. So a little play on words in that title for reference. Montrose Board of County Commissioners, BOCC, Vice Chair Keith Caddy, serves as the direct link between the Fair Board and the BOCC. Raised on a ranch at Kelowna, Caddy took part in 4-H and FFA as a youth. It teaches you responsibility, he said. The kids who participate in junior livestock events are learning business skills, Caddy said. Nothing that Montrose County Fair and Rodeo is the biggest event of the year in Montrose and appeals not only to long-time residents but to visitors and newcomers as well. The Fair Board, which plans and executes the fair each year with the help of dedicated county staff, was created in 1952. The fair itself goes back more than 100 years to the earliest days of the Montrose County. And while there are plenty of events for adults and teens, the Montrose County Fair and Rodeo also includes opportunities and activities for people as young as 3 years old, allowing youth to get a head start on learning, planning, and growing successful projects. Fairgrounds Director Matt Smith said that while kids and their projects are the heart of the Montrose County Fair, there is a lot more going on. Quote, "The Fair Board has done a really good job," Smith said. "Come and check it out. It's not only about agriculture, there's a lot to choose from. It's jam-packed, and there's a little bit of something there for everyone." The 2024 County Fair and Rodeo opens to the public on Monday, July 22nd, with the 2024 Fair Parade set for 7 p.m. on Main Street. Community Night will take place at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, July 23rd, with food and refreshments following by goat roping, Smith said. The antique tractor pull will be at the outdoor grandstand at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, July 24th, and the CPRA Rodeo will take place at 7 p.m. on Saturday, July 27th in the arena. Kids aged 3 to 7 have a full menu of events to choose from, including the My Little Pony Show on Saturday, July 20th, and the Ferdinand and Friends Bucket Calf event on Thursday, July 25th. This year, the open show will take place in the Event Centre, showcasing floriculture, horticulture, living arts, the art show and woodcraft. For information on entry dates, visit the Montrose County Fair and Rodeo website, where livestock judges for 2024 are also named. I can't thank the Fair Board enough for all of their hard work, Smith said. We're hoping for a really good turnout. Regional news briefs. The San Miguel Basin Fair, a celebration of community, spirit and youth achievement. 4-H projects culminate at the fair July 12th to 20th. Special to the Mirror, San Miguel County. The San Miguel Basin Fair kicked off on Sunday, July 7th, with the 4-H shooting sports competition at the 10 Ring Gun Club. This annual event is more than a fair. It's a celebration of community pride, youthful determination, and rural spirit. From the first rifle crack to the final auctioneer's call, expect a packed schedule of excitement and camaraderie. Michaela Gordon, the new Fair Board president, brings a wealth of experience and a deep connection to the fair. As Executive Director of the West End Economic Development Corporation and a member of the Friends of Norwood Schools Bond Committee, she has long been involved in the community. A former fair participant herself, Gordon has steadily increased her involvement, joining the Fair Board in 2022. Inspired by longtime former leader Reagan Snyder, Gordon aims to expand events and enhance programs for youth, emphasizing the fair's importance to the community. The fair drives people to the area and highlights our heritage and traditions. Gordon said it teaches the importance of agriculture to both youth and the community. Gordon is grateful for the community support, noting the months of effort youth put into their projects. It's an honour to help create an event that showcases their hard work. The fair is a lifeline for San Miguel's Basin's West End, joining the generations through shared traditions. It fosters resilience, responsibility, and lifelong friendships in young competitors. The annual San Miguel Basin Fair is hosted at the San Miguel County Fairgrounds each year in Norwood. Throughout the week, various exciting events will keep the community engaged and entertained. Community support is key to the fair's success. Volunteers are always needed to keep things running smoothly. As a youth participant, I loved learning from our community and stakeholders, Gordon said. I hope to see this continue long into the future. Support our 4-Hers beyond applause. Buy livestock at the Junior Livestock Sale or sponsor a project with add-ons. Link provided at the San Miguel County website, listed below. New this year, general project items will be auctioned alongside livestock. Unique items such as handcrafted wooden gun rack and handmade leather goods. Visit the 4-H Council concession stand for coffee from Walk-In Coffee in Nature Eater, smoked meats from the Weimers, and herb-infused lemonades from Juan. Proceeds benefit 4-H programs, ensuring the success of our local youth. The San Miguel Basin Fair is a cherished tradition celebrating the spirit of Norwood. Join us in this community event filled with cheers, handshakes and hugs. For more information, event schedules and participant registration, visit www.sanmiguelcounty.co.gov. That's www.san-miguel-basin-fair-and-rodeo, or contact the Extension Office at 970-327-4393. Regional news briefs. Crested Butte Mountain Resort proposes cell tower on National Forest Systems lands. Special to the Mirror. Gunnison. The Grand Mesa Uncompahgre and Gunnison GMUG National Forests is reviewing a cell tower proposal submitted by Crested Butte Mountain Resort CBMR The proposal involves developing a wireless network of 6 nodes in the ski area on National Forest System lands. These nodes will be connected by fibre and owned and operated by CMBR. Each node will include a 45-foot pole and an 8-foot by 12-foot shed to house equipment. The proposed network will provide wireless service to staff and visitors at CBMR throughout its year-round operations. Although some areas of the resort currently have adequate wireless service, significant portions are used by guests and employees where the service is poor or non-existent. The proposed infrastructure will be open for wireless carriers to utilize, benefiting their users. The project also includes expanding the fibre network without additional construction to support the current ski and mountain biking systems and accommodate future wireless use by other operators. CBMR has worked with Forest Service staff to design a new system. The goal is to reduce visual impact and disturbance. The design uses natural terrain and tree cover as much as possible and prioritizes visitor safety. It also uses existing utility roads and lift pole pathways to minimize further disturbance and visual impact from fibre and power installation. The project is confined to CBMR's permitted ski area boundary and private lands. The proposed node locations are Teokali Lift Top, Yule's Cabin, Paradise Bowl, Paradise Warming House, East River Bottom, and East River Top planned. We have all experienced the spotty cell service at the ski area, said Gunnison District Ranger Dale Funka. Improving cell service will benefit safety operations on the mountain and may improve visitor experiences overall. Similar systems have been installed at other ski resorts in Colorado and beyond, providing effective wireless solutions for ski patrol, staff, and the public as they travel to the resort, she added. Additional project information and maps can be found on the website www.fs.usda.gov/project. Regional news briefs. Mount Emmons Land Exchange decision memo signed. Special to the Mirror. Gunnison. The Mount Emmons Land Exchange decision memo has been signed by Chad Stewart, Forest Supervisor for the Grand Maester Uncompahgre and Gunnison GMUG National Forests. This exchange authorises the transfer of over 1,000 acres of private and federal lands in Gunnison and Saguache counties. The exchange involves 3 parcels of federal land, totaling 539.49 acres, adjacent to the Keystone Mine, located approximately 3 miles west of Crested Butte. In return, the Mount Emmons Mining Company, the MEMC, will provide 4 parcels of land totaling 625.18 acres that they currently own in Gunnison and Saguache counties within the Gunnison and Rio Grande National Forests. As part of the agreement, MEMC will establish a conservation easement on its patented claims and the newly acquired federal land. This easement will permanently prohibit commercial mining and commercial and residential development while allowing backcountry skiing and other non-motorized recreational activities. The Crested Butte Land Trust, the CBLT, will hold the conservation easement. Additionally, MEMC will transfer a 25-acre parcel, which includes a 1-mile segment of the Keebler Pass Road and the Keebler Pass Winter Trailhead, to Gunnison County. Quote, I am very pleased to complete this land exchange in partnership with MEMC, the town of Crested Butte, and Gunnison County, as it accomplishes so much for the community and public at large, said GUMG Forest Supervisor Chad Stewart. Quote, the town and county helped tremendously as cooperating agencies in the willingness of MEMC and CBLT to establish a conservation easement will provide the protections sought by many. I appreciate the community support and the great work done by contractors, Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management staff. The next steps are finalising deeds, federal attorney review, executing a binding exchange agreement with MEMC, and closing the real estate transaction, estimated this fall. For more information, Visit the project at www.fs.usda.gov/project/project equals 61798. For more information on current fire restrictions, conditions and recreation opportunities, visit the forest website or www.westslopefireinformation.com. And you can also connect on social media via Twitter and Facebook. Regional news briefs. Celebrate 80 years of wildfire prevention through Smoky Bear Reading Challenge. Special to the Mirror, Delta. The Grand Mesa, Uncompahgre and Gunnison GMUG National Forests have teamed up with our local community libraries to introduce the Smoky Bear Reading Challenge, commemorating Smoky Bear's 80th birthday. These events are designed to encourage children and families to engage in reading and learn about wildfire prevention, forest conservation, and Smoky Bear's legacy. The Smoky Bear Reading Challenge aims to engage youth in reading about careers in natural resources, environmental stewardship, and how to prevent wildfires while exploring their local environment. Participants can read a curated list of books, earn badges, receive prizes, and meet Smoky Bear. We invite young community members to join us at one of the upcoming local library events as the following: July 23rd from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Montrose Library, 320 South 2nd Street, Montrose, Colorado. July 25th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the Gunnison Library, 1 Court Street, Gunnison, Colorado. July 30th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the Crested Butte Library, 504 Maroon Avenue, Crested Butte, Colorado. August 6th from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Crawford Library, 545 Highway 92, Crawford, Colorado. August 7th from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Hotchkiss Library, 149 East Main Street, Hotchkiss, Colorado. August 8th from 11 a.m. to noon at the Ridgeway Library, 300 Charles Street, Ridgeway, Colorado. August 9th from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Pioneer Library, 80th Samuel Way Road, Pioneer, Colorado. August 16th from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Delta Library, 124th East 6th Street, Delta, Colorado. Families can sign up for the Smoky Bear Reading Challenge at any participating local library or on the website www.smokybear.com/reading-challenge. For information and updates on current fire restrictions, conditions, and recreation opportunities on the Grand Mesa, Uncompahgre, and Gunnison National Forests, visit the forest website at www.fs.usda.gov/GMUG or connect on social media via X or Facebook. Regional news briefs. Campground toilet replacements made possible by GAOA funding. Special to the Mirror. Delta. The Grand Mesa, Uncompahgre, and Gunnison National Forests announced construction beginning this week to replace toilets at the Spruce Grove and Mineral Creek campgrounds. This project is funded through the Great American Outdoors Act, GAOA, which aims to benefit the American public through significant investments in recreation infrastructure, public lands, access, and land and water conservation. The intent of this project is to replace old toilets at heavily used campgrounds. Once demolition begins, these sites will be closed, and visitors should plan for restroom facilities not to be available during this time. Depending on the weather, this project is scheduled to be completed by the end of July. Contractors will replace 2 toilets at the Spruce Grove campground on the Grand Mesa National Forest. Demolition will begin July 9th Additionally, one toilet at the Mineral Creek campground on the Gunnison National Forest will be replaced, with demolition starting July 22nd. Construction will not occur on the weekends. Visitors are advised to be aware of extra vehicle traffic, heavy equipment, and construction noise in the areas when removing and installing these new facilities. Visitors should pay attention to and be alert to where the heavy equipment is working when travelling in or near the area. Please be kind and patient with contractors working under the guidance of the Forest Service. While these areas are closed and facilities are under construction, please remember to recreate responsibility. We are excited to be able to implement this project with the funding authorised by the Great American Outdoors Act, said Curtis Cross, GMUG forest engineer. We appreciate the patience of our visitors while this work is being completed, which is allowing us to provide sustainable recreation and improve visitor experiences. And that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us for the Montrose and Delta News.